Good afternoon, class. So today we're looking at geometry. We're looking at pages 9 and 10. The question says calculate the value of the angles indicated by small letters. Okay. So we're going to calculate D. We're going to use coincident. So D plus 148 is equal to 180. Why? Coincident angles with BD being parallel to NS. So D is equal to 180 minus 148, which is 32 degrees. Do you all agree with that? Any confusion? No? Go to the next one, P. I'm going to calculate X. Again, coming T. You see that U is lying that way now. So what do we know? X plus 134 is equal to 180. Why? Co-interior angle. With AB being parallel to C. So you got over the equal sign. So X is equal to 180 minus 134, which is 46. Okay. Next, are you going to solve for X? Are you going to solve for X? Vertically opposite. As you can see here, vertically opposite angles are equal. So X is equal to 121. Why? Vertically opposite. Are you going to calculate Y? So we say Y plus 121 is 180. Co-interior angles with AB being parallel to B. And they get over the equal sign, so Y is equal to 180 minus 121, which is 59 degrees. Any confusion there? The next one, D. I'm going to calculate A. Not so. So A plus 45 degrees. A plus 45 degrees equals 180. Co-interior angles with AB being parallel to AC. So A is equal to 180 minus 45, which is 150. So I put 135. How do we calculate B? Almost on a straight line. It's another way. Alternate angles. Can you see that no calculation is required? I'm stating that B is equal to 45. Straight line. It's not straight line, but if you had gone and done straight line, no problem. You would have gotten the full mark anyway, provided you made no mistake. Alternate angles with AB being parallel to is. How do you calculate C? How do you calculate C? interior. Can you see that, people? Or corresponding scissors. Can you all see that? No? So C is 135. Corresponding angles with EF being parallel to C. D. We're going to calculate D. Co-interior. Corresponding. There's that F line. So D is 135. Why is it 135? Corresponding angles with AB being parallel to ST. E, but two lines here. So E is 45 degrees. Vertical. Or you could have gone with co-interior. Or I could have gone with corresponding. Yes.
If you calculated E first, then for D, could you have said
Co-interior.
yes.
Absolutely. Full mark. Anything else? Yes, Michael?
So if you had gone with corresponding, how would you have gotten 45?
So the F is here. It is corresponding. E and 45.
Oh, okay.
Not O, man. For 4. And the degrees. Now it looks like a O. Right. Anything else? Right. E. I'm going to calculate X. Vertically opposite. Okay? As you can see, it's two lines. The vertically opposite angles are equal. So X is 54 degrees. Okay. I'm going to calculate Y. What did you guys get for Y? Yes, Michael?
So I did corresponding.
Corresponding with the for the Y.
Because I first did like straight to figure
You
out.
first calculate Z.
Yes.
Yes. Then you went corresponding, the F. But here's nothing in.
There was some. Then I did
Alternate.
like straight. No.
So you first E as Z, then you got Z is vertically opposite, then you go in corresponding.
So I did the angles on a straight line with X once I found X, and then that I did corresponding.
Nice. Yes, you could have done that. Anybody else? Go interior, yes. Yes, the U. These lines are parallel. So what do we say? Y plus Y plus 54 is equal to 180. Y co-interior with EF being parallel to CD. What's Y plus Y? 2Y is equal to 180 minus 54, which is 126. Divided by 2, so Y is 63. Okay. Now to calculate Z, what can I use? Angles in a straight line. Or I could have used alternate angles. So 63 plus 63 is equal to Z, alternate angle. No? With FE being parallel to DC. But of course, angles on a straight line is easier. Okay? So Z plus 54 is equal to 180. Straight line. So Z is equal to 180 minus 54, which is 126. Okay? Any confusion there?
So on the
Next
next page.
page. This is the first sum on the next page.
Yes.
Okay? We are told that in the diagram, AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. Okay. You guys get it?
I think this one I'm making sure.
Okay. Calculate the value of A. I'm going to calculate A. Angles on a straight line. So A plus 78 is equal to 180. Why? Straight line. So A works out to be 180 minus 78, which is 102. You all agree with that? Right. So this 102. Number 2. Is A plus B 180? Is A plus B 180? No. Why? EF is not parallel to ST. If it was parallel, then there would have been co-interior angles, which would have been 180. Yeah? Number 3. Calculate B. Are you going to calculate B? Co-interior angles again. Do you see that, people? Yes, Michael?
So could you have also done alternate?
Good. With B. With B, that is alternate. So that angle is equal to that.
No,
Or the other way. Like this. Could you have done alternative? No. Why not? Lines are not parallel. So they are alternate, but they're not equal because the lines are not parallel. So I'm going to calculate B. We know that B plus 138. B plus 138 is equal to 180. Why? Co-interior angles with AB being parallel to C. So B is equal to 180 minus that 138, which is 42 degrees. Is 42 correct?
yes, sir.
Number 4. Is angle C 42 degrees? Is C 42 degrees? The answer is no. Why? Sorry? EF? Because then you're going to go with that, no? That will be interior. So the answer is no. Why? Because EF is not parallel to ST. Number 5. Calculate C. So you're going to calculate C. Sorry? Okay, go co-interior, yes, or? Okay, go with? Corresponding, those angles are equal. Not so? So C is equal to 78 degrees. Corresponding angles with AB being parallel to C. I'm going to calculate D. Again corresponding or angles on a straight line. Let's just go with corresponding then. So D, now number 6. D is 78, 102. It goes up, corresponding angles with AB being parallel to C. Again, if you leave this parallel set of lines out, you're going to lose a mark. Okay, how are you going to calculate E? E straight line or? Again, corresponding with F line again. What's up? So, E is going to give you 42 degrees. Corresponding angles with AB being parallel to C. Okay. Any confusion there? What's the confusion? Huh?
I made a mistake, sir.
You made a mistake.
Yes, sir.
Where did you make a mistake?
No, sir, I meant to say no.
Oh, you could have stuck with it once. Alright. Anybody else? No? On the next page. Sorry? Go page 10. Right. Here we are asked to calculate the value of the angles indicated by the small letters. I'm going to calculate A. So now we got the combination of it. As you can see, that is going to the angles.
So, sir,
Yes?
what the lines are parallel.
Sorry? You're absolutely correct. He says the lines are not parallel. It should have been parallel, otherwise how would you have calculated A? You know where you could have calculated A if those lines wasn't parallel. So there's a mistake here. It had to be parallel.
So
Right?
I did everything else first, then I calculated it.
And what did A come to be? What was your answer to A? Okay, tell me what did you write there?
Sir, I made a mistake,
Okay, then that.
but it would have been vertically opposite to B.
And what was B?
It was incorrect. The answer is
Just fold that in. It should have been parallel. Sorry about that. Yes, my God.
I calculated all the rest first, so I first did
So what was your answer to A?
140 degrees.
Wrong. Okay, tell me what did you write?
So I first calculated F, so
F is 40. And then?
and then I calculated E as 40.
Why? Why is E 40?
Vertically opposite.
Nee, my God. If you look here, this line is not going all the way through. And that is that line. So this angle, which is E, is equal to that whole angle. You understand? I thought about that, but because that is not a straight line, I can't see how they could have calculated A other than having the lines parallel. Okay. So A plus 70 is equal to 180. Why? Co-interior angles. Now if she has no letters here, I can't say AB is parallel to CD and so on. So I just write co-interior. So A is equal to 180 minus 70, which is 110 degrees. How do you calculate B? B is going to also be 110 degrees, vertically opposite. How will you calculate C? Corresponding. For those of you who can't see it, that F is lying like that. Okay?
So,
Yes.
if we use the diagram the way it was, then so couldn't we first do angles around a point to figure out what
D and E.
yes sir.
Okay? So you got 40, then you got angles around a point. So E plus D plus 180 is equal to 360. Now what are you going to do? Oh, you take 180 over. Nice. E plus D is equal to 180. Now what? Oh, you did. Okay. Remember, when we set up an equation, we're going to try and set up an equation with one unknown. Okay. Are you going to, what's the next one? D. How are you going to calculate D? How will you calculate D?
Alternate.
Alternate. Can you see that? So D is 110 degrees. Alternate angles. Okay, there's no lines at the parallel. They're not naming the lines. So that's D. How do you calculate E?
Straight line.
Angles on a straight line or curved interior. That you could go that way. Not so. So you go with angles on a straight line. So E plus 110 is 180 straight line. So E is equal to 180 minus 110, which is 70. Okay. I'm going to calculate if angles on a straight line. So F plus 70 plus 70 is equal to 180 straight line. So F is equal to 180 minus 140, which is 40. 70 plus 70 is 140. Okay. Any confusion there? Any questions? Sorry again about this lines not indicated being parallel. B. This is the last one on this page.
Yes sir.
B. How do you calculate A? Alternate. For those of you who can't see it, these are the alternate angles. This is Z. A is equal to 30. Alternate angles with BE being parallel to A. I'm going to calculate B. I'm going to calculate B. Sorry? Anybody? Alternate, yes. This is it. So B is equal to 45 plus 30. Okay. So B is equal to 45 degrees plus 30. It's again alternate with AB being parallel to C. So it's going to give you 75 degrees. Are you going to calculate C? Corresponding, there is the F. You will see that, people. So C is equal to 75 degrees. Corresponding angles with BE being parallel to AH. D. Okay, you all see that? So interior angles. Or you could have gone this way. So D plus 75 is equal to 180. Co-interior angles. With, you see these two are the parallel lines I'm using. So AB is parallel to C. So D is going to give you an answer of 105. See any confusion there? Yes.
So when you say D is corresponding
The if. So you're saying D is corresponding. Let's check. For my F here, so that angle is equal to that angle. But this angle is not marked. So you must first work it out. Angles on a straight line and then you can go with it. Yes, Michael? Yes.
So I got just the angle, the like interior angles of a triangle.
To calculate this one,
Let's calculate the
D. To calculate D. Angles of a triangle adds up to 180, yes. And you got the same answer? Yeah. Would you like a round of applause? Give a round of applause. That's the next section of it. Okay. Anybody else? Nobody? And that's the end of it, correct? Okay. The full lesson can be found in the description box below.